Hello, and welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. It is New Year's Eve 2019. Are you ready for 2020? I think I am. I'm not sure. I think I am, though. So I will wish you guys a Happy New Year a little bit early because I won't have a video coming out until the day after New Year's Day. But let's go ahead and hop in to our email and see what we have for today. This first email says, do you work with computers? Someone recommended you for a new PC I need built. Can you custom water cool the whole system? Is 9 days a reasonable deadline? I worry about used parts. I read that EK water block parts are really good. So they want a completely water cooled system. I think we can make that happen. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Let's see. Next one here says, hello. Someone recommended you for a new PC I need built. Couldn't play PUBG before. Hopefully we'll be able to soon. You've got to get it done in 7 days. I'm a total Zotac fanboy. I heard you guys put used parts in PCs. Please don't do that. So $3,000 to be able to play a PUBG, a recommended spec. Let's accept that one. And the final one says, hey, can't believe my PC broke. It's a bit of a mystery. Can you figure out what's wrong? I didn't realize there were clips for the RAM, and I got a bit violent. I like nice new shiny components. Is it okay that it's so dusty? So, it sounds like he either broke his motherboard or his RAM. Not sure. We will have to see. But let's go ahead and accept that one. Alright, so for this first one, we need our shop open. We need our custom water cooling shop open. I'm going to step away, get this build, put in the shopping cart, and I will be right back. Alright, so for this first build, we're going to go with an EK block, a reservoir, and radiator. Radiator's 360 millimeters. We're also going with an EK GTX 1080. For the rest of the parts for it, we're going to go with the MSI MPG Z390 Gaming Edge, an i9-9900K, 2 sticks of ADATA Spectrix, 8 gig 3600 megahertz, an ADATA M.2 drive, a Seagate Barracuda 2 terabyte hard drive, a 550 watt EVGA power supply, and we're going to put that in the Ragentech Payne, however you say that case's name. We're going to put it in there. All right. For our next build, PUBG. Let's fire up Will It Run. We're going to do PUBG at a recommended spec. So we need at least a i5 6500 and a GTX 1070. So I don't think that'll be an issue with his $3,000 budget. So I'm going to step away, get this build put together, and be right back. All right, so for this PUBG build, we're going to go with an EVGA Z270 for the win, motherboard, an i7-7700K, a Silverstone HE01 air cooler, 2 sticks of HyperX, a Predator 16 gig, 3000 mHz, a Zotac 1080 Ti Mini, 4 terabyte hard drive, 960 gig M.2 drive, a Corsair RM1000X power supply, and we're going to put that in the Be Quiet Silent Base 601 windowed case in silver. All right, so let's go ahead. I accept this one in transit. Perfect. Let's go ahead and buy all of this stuff for a next day delivery. We can go into our day. We can get in that repair that may either have a broken RAM or a broken motherboard, and all of our parts to start building these 2 PC builds. Okay. Let's get our parts. Let's get our repair. Oh, that thing's dusty. Let's see. Let's put this thing over here. See if I can figure out who goes with what. Freezing boat goes there. Oh, there we go. Didn't want to pick it up. And Jonathan Twain goes there. But let's start with this repair. Let's get the side taken off of this thing. Let's get our compressed air out and clean this up. Hopefully. This thing needs a broom, not compressed air. There we go. Come on. There we go. All right. Let's see if it powers on. No RAM. Can we... Oops. Can we sneak the RAM out without having to take the cooler off? Nope. We sure can't. Where is... Where's the plug for this thing? There it is. Alright, let's pop that cooler off. Get this RAM out. Let's see what kind of RAM it is. Whoops. Shein Titan 4 gig. Do I have any of that in stock? Let's see. No, I don't. Let's go order some. Some Shein Titan 4 gig. There we go. Same day. Buy it now. Lots of boxes for one little stick of RAM. Let's sell that broken one. Get our buck. Let's put the non-broken one in. Get some thermal paste on there. And we'll get the... What am I looking for? CPU cooler. Oh, their CPU cooler is broken as well. Haha, dang. I should have checked that. Hate to put a different cooler on. Let's go order one of those as well, and we'll pay too much for shipping. Let's see. That one. Let's get that thing installed. Let's get rid of the broken one of those. Don't need that cluttering up the inventory. Get it installed. Let's cable it up. Let's see if this thing boots. Why aren't these fans hooked up? Okay. Guess now they are. Well, looks good to me. Let's put the side back on. Well, let's get this out in the hall. Let's start on this PUBG build. Get this case taken apart. Thing looks weird just floating there. Let's get rid of that. It's ugly. To have beauty panel. There we go. Okay, let's get the motherboard in. It's the EVGA Z270 for the win. Get that screwed down. Let's get this thing ready for RAM and CPU. Let's get our 7700K, wherever it is. There it is. We'll get that installed. Get our Predator RAM. 2 sticks. It's this PC. There we go. Get some thermal paste on there. Let's get our CPU cooler installed. The Silverstone HE01. Let's get our storage in here before we start getting too much stuff. Our A-data drive. And let's get our, I think it was a 4 terabyte hard drive going in this one. Get the 1080 Ti Mini installed. No, we don't want to put it there. There we go. Power supply. It's the Corsair RM1000X. I know it's an overkill, but they had some extra money. So I figured, why not? Get that thing installed. Let's go ahead and put the PSU shroud back on it. There we go. Okay, we should be ready to cable this bad boy up. Let's cable this thing up. Let's see. What color? I don't remember what color this Zotac lights up. So let's see. Let's go with maybe some cyan might look good in here. Add a little bit of color. Whoops. Get everything connected. Get the power, not the power supply, the power button connected. Oh, that's from the other side. I was like, what are these little things sticking out? Okay. Get our USB drive in. Let's power this up. We can hop into the BIOS. Turn our XMP on. Make sure we're booting from the right drive. We'll let this thing start up. Let's change some colors though. Where is it? Lighting. Let's get our lighting app installed. Just a few colors that make this thing not quite so ugly. Let's see, can we go with kind of the... Maybe? Oh, rainbow. No, I want static. That's sort of close. Oh, that's too dark. That's pretty good. Let's go with that. Close this thing out. Let's get this case put back together. And we can get this out in the hallway. Not too shabby. Okay. Let's work with this monstrous case. Get these two big glass side pieces taken off. We can go ahead and get our motherboard installed. It's the MSI MPG Z390 Gaming. Get this thing ready for RAM, ready for CPU. Getting the 9900K. And 2 sticks of A-Data Spectrix RAM. Go ahead and thermal paste that. We can even go ahead and get our CPU block. Man, I keep forgetting I've got a ton of these nickel ones. Need to start using those. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. We'll get the radiator installed over here. There we go. I don't know what was going on with that. I was holding down the button and it was just kind of circling around. And I think we can go ahead and get the reservoir installed too, because it's going to be completely out of our way. Perfect. Let's get the GPU. Oh, let's not get the GPU in yet. Let's get some storage installed. This ADATA M.2 drive. Let's see, let's put it up in this one. And we also have a 2 terabyte hard drive. We will just put right here on the back. Now we can get our graphics card. Not even what I wanted to do. Let's see, water cooled GPUs, 1080. Let's get the power supply installed. 550 watt. Should be enough to power this. Let's cable this thing up. Let's see, let's go with... what do we got? I need to buy some more cable colors. We can do this multicolored thing here. Do something a little bit different. Get everything connected. Now we can pipe it. Let's do rigid. I'm trying to remember which one of these. So that is the out. So we're going to want to go from there to there. And there to there. There, up to there. Let's see. What are we hitting here? I don't know. Oh, is it up here? Move that out some. What the heck did it just do there? Move this back a little bit. It looks silly. There, I'm happy with that. And then let's run that one to that one. I'll move this over a little bit. Make it look a little better. I'm okay with that as well. Let's see, we've got green, yellow, and blue. Maybe green, opaque. I wonder how that would look. That's almost the same color as that green. We will let that run through. While that's doing that, let's go ahead and get our USB drive installed. And let's go ahead and put this back panel on. I don't know why the game keeps freaking out like that. Alright, let's power this on. Let's hop into our BIOS. Let's turn our XMP on. Make sure we're booting from the right drive. We'll let this thing boot up. Nice. Let's change some colors, maybe. We can make that possibly blue. Just so it doesn't look as weird with the rainbow effect taking place. Let's select all of this stuff. Let's make it static. Maybe we'll make it green. Or whatever color I just made it. Nope, that is too much green. Let's try blue. Oh, I kind of like the blue. Let's go with that. I didn't realize the M.2 drive also changes color there. That's pretty neat. Let's leave it like that. I'm happy with those colors. Let's get the side panel on this thing. Kind of hard to see. It's not well lit. And we've got a glare. But there's what it looks like. I'm happy with it. Let's put it out in the hall. And let's collect some money. Let's start with that one. And we'll get that one. And the fix. All right. So we got an i9-9900K. Let's get rid of that. We got some daily deals and some more emails, which we will get to in the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Hope you have a wonderful New Year's, and I will see you in the next episode.